So what do you do when you're on vacation on a sailboat, husband? And the bilge pump goes off 3 times in a matter of a couple hours.
You take the water foot pump out.
That's pouring water into the bilge?
Pouring out water from the bottom into the bilge and trying to sink your boat. And then you take it apart to see what's wrong with it. Yeah. Well, this was a good find, though. Matter of fact, I was thinking about actually making a video of this anyways, because, like, if you have a boat with one of these scoopy foot pumps, we've had water in our boat for a while now. We haven't known where it was coming from. Like, it's been a really slow leak.
And it has been a mystery. We have been chasing it.
Mystery leak. And, like, we've sealed all of our windows. Like, we've got, like, pretty much everything that we've... Like, there's nothing leaking now, so we can't figure out where this is coming from. But this is in our galley, and this is a little foot pump, and it sucks water in from the lake and up top, just so you have some water, like rinse dishes and stuff before you clean them with, like, good water. But what happened is, this thing was just pouring water out the bottom, and that's where our water's been coming from. So there must be, like, some kind of pump in here and a seal, and the seal must be bad. So I'm going to rip it apart, see if I can fix it. If not, I got to go find a pump tomorrow. So,
because not only did our foot pump for seawater break, but our water pump for fresh water broke today. Oh, boat life.
Yes. So I picked up a whole bunch of water bottles. So there we go. So annoying. Happy vacation. We have one of these here foot pumps that bring in fresh water in our galley. And this is old. This is probably original with the boat. 80s, early 80s. So this is a whale pump. And what we found happening when we looked under our engine compartment, this thing had water just gushing out from the bottom of it. And this, I mean, like a lot of water. These things are, FYI, under the water line. And this is just another one of those, you know, close your seacocks when you leave the boat, you know, horror warning tales. So what happened with this is you press the foot down, there's a spring in here, and it basically pulls this back and forth, and this sucks water out from the seacock and pushes it up to the faucet. What happened in this case is the seal failed right here, and you can see what was happening is because this thing fills with water and then it pushes and pushes it up. Well, what happened is, because the seal is so old, it's pretty brittle. I could probably rip it with my hands. It's like, I mean, again, it's from the early 80s. But this little thing right here broke, and this was causing the pressure from the seacock in the water. This thing was just leaking water like a sieve when we were sitting on the boat. Had we left, you know, for any extended period of time and not caught this, this probably would have killed our battery in the bilge and eventually probably could have sunk the boat. All because of this one little rip in the seal right here. So what we got is the brand new one off of Catalina Direct, which this seems a little bit more sturdy. And one of the things that I noticed with this one, which may be a upgrade to the old one, that even if that seal breaks, the thing is this thing is connected like in the middle here. So if this thing starts leaking, it just leaks right through this crack. This is not sealed very well. So this was probably not designed with failure in mind. The new one doesn't have that. So even if that seal breaks on the inside, there's 2 gaskets in here that keep this thing together. So even if that seal breaks, this thing won't leak. So if you still have one of these old ones, old foot pumps, these old whale pumps, and you have a crazy leak and you can't find where it's at, I would check this thing. turn your seacock on, and then go in from the engine side, like down in your SETI over here, and then you can look right back to your galley, because that thing is, no, sorry, our galley's a mess, but you know, you can see right down there where it is. I would see if you have one of these old ones, and then immediately replace it with one of these. These are not that expensive. Matter of fact, the cheapest, for once, the cheapest place to get one of these is Catalina Direct, and the ones I found on Amazon and the ones I found at other marine places were all like 180 bucks or 250 bucks. Catalina Direct has them for like I think they're 115 or 120 bucks. So these are actually, you know, the cheapest you can get them. Also, something I learned about these, if you do decide to get these off some other place, this is right facing, meaning these things are on the right. The only ones that I could find on Amazon and some of the other marine stores, these things were actually, the whole thing was reversed. So it was like this, and the foot pedal was right here. That was left facing. So you definitely want to make sure when you get them, it's a right facing with the water input in and out. So anyways, that's my little well pump video. Hope this helps somebody.